Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to the Scenes Memories of a Starry Sky. My name is MS-Punky1, and let's see how this will continue with everyone. Will the new girl, or Azusa, I think her name was, will she actually be nice to me from now on? And then we have that exchange student from China or wherever she was from. So, things can happen. On a quiet Saturday afternoon, it's so peaceful. I took a seat on the guardrail and enjoyed the tranquility of the world. What an extravagant way to spend my day off. I couldn't go anywhere this time last year after all. I looked down at my phone when it vibrated and saw a message from Shunyu on the talk app. Shunyu and I had got on a walk around Sumisora this morning. We had checked out all of the places on her list, but she wanted to take additional exterior photos of some of the nearby houses. I offered to tag along, but she claimed it wasn't necessary and went off on her own. Hey now, you got lost. I guess it's fine then. This was the fourth time I had guided Shunyu around the city. She was direct about everything he did and said, so I tried to do the same in return. It felt like I had fully opened up to her. There were several instances where the residents of the homes we visited were surprised by Shunyu's candor, but I was able to smooth things over. She got to see roughly half of the houses she wanted to visit, but not without adding a few more to her list while we were out about. At the rate we were going, we likely finished touring Sumisora before Golden Week. Golden Week. When you thought of consecutive holidays in May, it was the peak season in which all of Sumisora welcomed in a barrage of tourists. Everyone was few something to make up for last year. Which how hyped everyone was in the shopping district. My old man and Jin would undoubtedly be swamped for the next few days. It was because of their busy schedule that Misora complained left and right about having to mind the store, but she simmered down after learning she would be compensated appropriately. I would help her out Jin with work on days I wasn't guiding Shunyu, or would tend to a shop in Misora's place. With all of that in place, I hadn't seen Shihaya or Hinata this week. Our schedules hasn't matched up at the university either. Well, not like that was especially weird. It was about time for something. I figured this would come. Is that how it goes? Sure. Renovations, huh? I wonder how those are coming along. Where did you come from? Well, you surprised me. Did you get to take your pictures? And apparently you got back safely too. She showed me one photo after another on her smartphone. What seemed like old ordinary houses to me seemed to take on more of a Japanese spirit when taken from Shunyu's perspective. It was kind of wondrous. No renovations. It's basically like remodeling, I suppose. The house my friend's grandpa lived in went vacant after he passed away. We've been talking about whatever it can be remodeled into a place people could hang out at. Because it's an old building. Because it's an old building. Really? If it gets remodeled, it likely lose some of its former aesthetic. Well, I guess I just assumed you would dislike that sort of thing.
建物を守るために生活が犠牲になるのは終編重も。昔の人の思いを受け継ぎつつ今の人の営みを豊かにする、とても大事なことね。
You really hit the nail on the head with that one. Perhaps I was just being short-sighted. As impressed as I was with Shunya's perspective on the situation.
純也がどんな風にリノベーションをするのか興味あるです。その家もいつか見てみたいね。
You're welcome to join me.
本当に嬉しいです。
Just as she was about to lean forward, Junior was taken aback.
あ、でも友達は大丈夫？
She had a point. I needed to be more mindful of that sort of thing. I don't think she mind, but I checked with her to be sure.
はいです。
I imagine Shihaya would give a green light with a single message through the app. Perhaps I ask her about it tomorrow.
今の純也、いつもより心が穏やかに見えるよ。
What does that mean?
さあ、お話の相手が大事な方なんじゃないです？
Eh? Doesn't fully click with me, so I shrugged. Might be because of where we are.
場所？
My brother died in an accident. I come here often ever since. It's difficult to explain, but I think I feel closer to my brother than here when I'm at home.
純也。
Why so close? To my surprise, Shunyo leaned in close and placed her hands on my shoulders.
あなたは生きてるです。忘れないで。
Her intense gaze made my heart clench. Where is this coming from? Of course I'm alive. I gave that light-hearted response to try and gloss over the pain. Junior stepped away, seemingly discouraged, and took a seat on the guardrail at my side.
純也は見ていて心配になるのよね。この前友達から聞いた彼氏みたいだよ。
I appreciated the change in subject. Junior likely hadn't planned for it, but I was grateful and went along with it. Is this a friend from the university?
そう、留学して最初に仲良くなった女の子よ。すごく可愛くて人間としても素晴らしい人です。その子、よく彼氏の愚痴をうちに言うのよ。
What does she complain about? Is he mistreating her or something?
じゃなくて、とても優しくて頼めば聞いてくれるんだって。けど、それは彼女だけじゃないのよ。相手が誰であってもとても優しくて頼みを聞いてくれる。友達はまるでその人が自分自身を削って分け与えてるみたいだって言ってたよ。見ていて危うい。いつかなくなっちゃうんじゃないかって。
It's too early to say, but when do you have a feeling that she is actually talking about me and this classmate of her is Azusa. And the part that the friend is complaining about her boyfriend is just Shunyu misinterpreting things.
まあ友達は私だけ見てればいいのにって思ってるのかもね。
Shunyu smiled and gently shrugged her shoulders, and turned to me with a serious look in her eyes.
純也にも同じ危うさを感じるのよね。もっと自分の欲望に忠実になっていいのよ。
As easier said and done. I don't really need or want very much.
それが危ういと言ってるのです。
She let out an exaggerated sigh. I had answered her honestly. Besides, what did she mean by dangerous?
まあいいよ。それよりも来週のスケジュールを決めるです。
Sure, why not we settling in somewhere? It would be awkward to keep standing around talking.
この前行ったお店がいいです。なんてところでしたっけ？
Yukuru.
そう、ゆくる。うちあの店がとても気に入ったです。さあ、移動開始よ。
The next day, Sunday, I fulfilled my promise of swinging by the Hojo estate where Shihaya lived. From Suigendo it was just beyond the Hachiman Shrine, and over the Shika rail tracks. It took about 15 minutes on foot. If I didn't get caught up at the railway crossing, which meant we were effectively in the same neighborhood. As an aside, the Ise residence where Hinata's family lived was right next door. The Hojo and the Ise families, along with their assistants, had been treated like local celebrities since the Meiji period. I didn't care about politics or power dynamics, so that kind of thing went way over my head. It's been a while since I came here for anything other than work. The Hojo family was a valued customer of Suigendo, often employing us for odd jobs like moving heavy objects and home repairs, each and every month. We often hung out at each other's homes when we were younger, but visits became infrequent as we got older. The last time I had come over was most likely for her engagement part to Kido. Even now I could vividly recall how delighted Shihaya looked back then. I turned towards the black luxury vehicle and stopped in place. Kido held up his hand from the driver's seat. The window of the back seat open and the head of the Hojo family appeared from within. Hojo, good afternoon. Shaya's father, Tadayasu Hojo, was an active member of the lower house in parliament. He was what you would call a political representative. Hojo got out of a vehicle and turned to Kido in driver's seat. The vehicle passed by me and headed for the parking area. It only lasted for a moment, but my eyes met with Kido. Yes, sir. There was a short walk from the yard to the entryway, and the service door allowed for immediate access into the house from the parking area. If I had to guess, Hojo likely used this entrance regularly. Allow me to thank you instead, Kido. Kido was a genuinely great help to us back then. Dad fell into a deep depression after losing my brother. Much worse when we lost Mom. Kido had taken over all of the funeral arrangements. Naturally, Hojo had been the one who instructed Kido to assist us. I don't remember it well, but the Hojo family had apparently assisted us back during Mom's funeral too. Takaya would have loved to have heard you say that. It was exactly as Hojo had said. Everyone from those in the shopping district to the Young People's Association relied on Takaya. If only it weren't for that accident. Veteran called for Shihaya when we walked inside. Hojo lowered his voice and the expression grew stern. Yes? Something strange? No, nothing seemed all that Sugendo. To Takaya? Why was Hojo asking about Takaya? What was he bothered by? Hojo?
外で見かけてね。これを頼む。
Roger handed his bag and came to Shinya.
お部屋に持っていきますね。純也はリビングね。ひなたはもう来てるから。
Raya vanished up the stairs to the second floor, and Hojo looked at me with his usual gentle demeanor.
すまない。今の話は忘れてくれ。私の勘違いだった。
A mistake?
もう年だな。昔を思い出そうとすると出来事が混ざってしまうようでね。
Right.
ゆっくりしていきなさい。千早は出かけるが、君たちはくつろいでいけばいい。昔のようにね。それじゃ。
始めましょうか。人が集まる場所ってどういうところかしら。
We began our discussion after we helped ourselves to some expensive-looking tea and sweets.
やはりお店でしょうか。人が集まるって言ったらそれよね。でも何を売る？そうですね。和服に合わせる小物はどうでしょう。手ぬぐいとかかんざしとか。それいい。スミソラの職人さんならお願いできる人何人か知ってるわ。
Attorneys? Eateries are a staple too, like a cafe or a restaurant.
それもいいわね。おじいさまの家なら洋風でも和風でも雰囲気出るし。あの家、昔は専任のコックが何人もいたの。だから厨房も本格的なのよ。
Well, you did. Full-time cooks. That was the Hodor family for you. We did things on a different scale.
何を作るかにもよりますが、食材を扱うのは管理が大変そうですね。それもそうね。売るものを絞るのはどう？出来合いのものを買ってもらうの。完売したらその日は終わり。
Like a bakery?
ドーナツ屋さんとか。どっちも素敵。目に浮かぶ。他にはお店以外のアイデアはない？
Kids could come by and play in the yard if you converted it into a park.
お屋敷を丸ごと画廊にするのもありでしょうか。なるほど、公共施設にするのね。だったら
Given this lot of thought over the last week, and the variety of suggestions were being made in rapid succession, if how things were going, I bet we could nail something down in no time. Or so I had thought.
どれも良くて決められないわね。
Why not just blend them? Take a little bit of everything. Nat and I continued to throw out more ideas while Shinya considered the variety of suggestions. Shaya was having trouble narrowing down her options, and the conversation gradually took a turn for worse.
ひとまず物を売る店にするのかどうかだけでも決めませんか？
I'm not bringing in some outside perspective.
そうよね。でもな、かんざし屋も画廊もどっちも素敵よね。
The Holder family owned the whole estate, but Shahaya should still be the one to make that call. Unfortunately, she had always been terrible at making a decision. Hinata and I both knew that, so we didn't think anything much of it. Well, it's not something you need to decide right away.
それはそうなんだけど、大方針くらいは決められるかなって思ってたのにな。
What did you picture when you decided you wanted to create a gathering place? It was an innocuous question, but I rather peculiar silence fell between us. Had I said something odd?
それはねえ、提案したのは私です。
Really?
千早様が旧宅がなくなってしまうのは避けたいとおっしゃるので、あの家を人が集まる場所にしてはどうかと。さすがひなたでしょ。明暗だって思ったの。私としては壊すまでの間の話のつもりだったんですけどね。私は壊すのが嫌なの。
I get what's going on now. We reached the point where we come up with so many ideas that none of them click with you, right?
そうね。
Shaya gazed vacantly up at the expansive ceiling.
食べ物屋さんかな。喫茶店かレストラン。
You don't seem too convinced if you're thinking of how she said that. The restaurant was a huge hurdle, just as Hinata said earlier. Then again, she could just change her mind later. This was her decision after all. Want to stop by Yukuru? We could scope out to get a feel for the restaurant and maybe even get some advice from Inahu.
いいかも。私も賛成です。とはいえ、そろそろ支度を。
千早さん、そろそろ支度した方がいいんじゃないかな。
いけない、もうこんな時間。純也、ごめんなさい。続きはまた今度ね。
I got it.
ひなた、髪のセットお願い。お任せください。
We stood up in unison and headed for the door.
しげとさん、すぐ準備しますので。
ごゆっくり。
Phew. let out a small sigh.
お疲れだね。いつものことかな。
Eh?
ほら、千早さんの。
Ah, yes, I suppose. He was referring to what I had said about Shahaya's behavior the last time we spoke. And what I said bothered him. He saw when I clearly messed up. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to talk about Shahaya behind her back.
ああ、いや、いいんだ。気にしてない。大丈夫。
Kido replied in a hurried tone, then took a seat beside me for whatever reason.
気を悪くしないでほしいんだが、千早さんが君の話をしてね。君が高谷君のことをまだ抱えてると。
Shahaya did? Lots of people sure had brought up Takaya today. I had no idea she was so worried about me. I'm fine though, really. I mean, there were times when I couldn't sleep and moped around.
そうか。ならいいんだが、ちょっと心配になってね。
Thank you very much. I appreciate your concern.
純也君は僕にとっても弟みたいなものだと思っている。だから困ったことがあったらいつでも言ってほしいんだ。
Nothing's really going on. When it was at that moment, I recalled what my old man had mentioned over breakfast. Come to think of it, I heard Takaya was searching for something.
探していた？何を？
No idea. I only just learned about it recently from my dad. I guess there isn't much point in me asking you about it, Kido. I'm sorry.
君は何も聞いていないんだね。
Right.
探してた高谷君か。
Kinos brought a hand to his chin and seemed to be lost in thought. Is everything okay?
いや、ごめん。何か思い当たるような気がしたんだが、1年前のことだろう。すぐには出てこないようだ。
Sounds about right. How you said something similar earlier too.
先生が？
The door opened and both Shahaya and Hinata entered the room.
シゲトさん、支度が済みました。
千早さん。
Shigeto stood up from the sofa and approached Chihaya.
華やかになったね。見違えたよ。
嬉しい。
To be honest, she looked the same as she always did to me. Yeah, I can't see any difference either. I clamped my mouth shut when Hinata shoot me look that said, "Don't say a word."
お待たせしてごめんなさい。参りましょう。
純也君と話が盛り上がってね。退屈しなかったよ。
まあ、どんな話をされたの？
男同士の秘密さ。なあ、純也君。
Okay, då shoot me a quick glance. Yes, it's a secret.
まあ殿方だけでずるいわ。
さあ行こうか。
ええ、それじゃあ純也、ひなた、また今度ね。
Yeah, later.
いってらっしゃいませ。
Chang'e called her arm around the getos. And we walked down the corridor looking quite chummy. I think that is a good place to end this video at. So, hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!